Hi, this will be the second part of the video tutorial. Last video, we discussed about the parts of the AutoCAD, what will be the selection, the two types of selection, line, polyline, arc, and making circle. So first, I will make a line, enter, then I will click anywhere on the screen. Let's say you want to have a line here at the endpoint. So I will make line here. You know that the endpoint is somewhere here, but if you want to make a line, click. And if you want to zoom in, it will not connect. I will connect again here, zoom in, it will not connect. Okay, so the only way to connect the new line into the existing line from this endpoint is by using the Osnap command. So I will show you where is the Osnap. The Osnap is located here. If you drop down this, you see there's so many Osnap command. We will discuss it one at a time. So I will clear all. Okay. So now we want to have a line here at the endpoint. So you drop down here and then you check this endpoint. Make sure that there is a check mark here. And then you turn it on. You turn on by pressing the F3. I turned it on already. So if you want to make a line at the endpoint, so I will make line, enter, and hover the mouse somewhere here at the endpoint. And then you will see the OSNAP symbol, square. And when you put your mouse there, so it says endpoint. So you can click and then automatically this is now connected to the endpoint. You can now join them. Okay. From endpoint also here, this is the endpoint. You click. However, if you want to make a line at the midpoint, I will make line. So it's not showing. But you know that the midpoint is somewhere here. You drop down in this OSNAP, check this midpoint, and then automatically you can see the OSNAP symbol for the midpoint. You see, this is the midpoint triangle. For the endpoint, it is square. So this is the midpoint. Click. Then you created a line at the midpoint of this line. Okay. How about if you want to make a circle with the same center as the circle? So you drop down here and then you click the center. Okay, so I will type C, enter, and just hover the mouse on top of the circle. You will see the center point of the circle. So this is the center point. So you click and then you make the circle. So these two circles have the same center point. Okay. So now let's have a triangle. PL, enter. I will just change the width because lastly we changed the width to 4 units. No, I want to make it 0 again. Okay, so let's make a triangle here. Okay, let's say you want to find the vertex or the centroid of the circle. You click here and then the midpoint. So this will be the centroid. Okay, so it's easier to use AutoCAD when finding some geometrical problem because here you have an option here, geometric center. So obviously the geometric center is here, but using this OSNAP symbol, OSNAP command with the geometric center, you can locate that one. So type L, hover the mouse above this triangle. So you can see this is the centroid or the geometric center. Okay. Also for the rectangle, that's applicable. No? Here, if you don't know the geometric center, what you will do, you make line from corner to corner. So that's diagonal and then you locate the midpoint of this line. Without making a line here, you can locate it also. So you make line, enter, and then here is the geometric center or the centroid. Okay, what else? If you want to have a line at the intersection of 2 points, this is the intersection. I want to make a line here. Okay, but obviously it's not locating. This is the midpoint of this line. That's the midpoint. I will try to extend this one. So this is now the midpoint, but I want to have a line here at the intersection. How you will do that? No, it's not showing. So obviously you have a intersection option here. Intersection, click, and now you can locate the intersection here. Also, it's mentioning intersection. Here, it's mentioning endpoint. Here, midpoint. Here is the intersection point. So you make line or you make circle here. Okay. Also for the quadrant, let's say you have a quadrant here, no? You have a circle here, no? There are four quadrants in one circle. So the 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 and 270 degree quadrant. So if you want to make a circle here at this quadrant, so you type C. So it's not showing, it's showing only the center point. But if you drop down here and you check the quadrant, you can now make a circle with the center point at this quadrant. It's showing the quadrant symbol for Osnap. Click, then click, circle, and then circle again at 0 degree quadrant. Okay. Let's say you have a line here and you have a circle here. Okay. So if you want to make a line from the center point that is directly perpendicular to this line, this is the midpoint, no? It is somewhere here, no? The 90-degree perpendicular from center point of this circle to this line. So this is approximately 90 degree. But if you want to make sure, so you drop down this, there is a perpendicular option. So perpendicular check. So you make line from the center point and you can see the symbol for the perpendicular. So here, this one. So this line and this line must be 90 degree. So let's check. This is 90 degree. Okay. Okay, so let's make a line here. No? You have the midpoint and you have the endpoint. However, if you want to make a line somewhere here between the midpoint and the endpoint, how you will do that? So make line. It's only showing the endpoint and the midpoint. So you want to make a line here. No? You can do that by having a check mark on the nearest. So here, all of the points within this line, not only the endpoint, midpoint, where is the midpoint? This is the midpoint, and also all of the intersection points for this line. That is the nearest point from your mouse cursor. Earlier, I showed you how to make a circle using the radius and the diameter. No? There are three different other ways to make a circle. I will demonstrate that to you. No? So I will type C, enter, and then the AutoCAD is asking you center point. Okay. So when I click here, when I click anywhere on the screen, that is where the AutoCAD will ask you for the radius or for the diameter. No? So I will type C again. I don't want to locate my center point. However, I want to have a 3 intersection points, 3 points, 2 points, and tan, and radius. What does this 3P means? This 3P means, like what I said, 3 points, 2 points for 2P, and TTR is tangent, radius. So I will demonstrate how to use this 3P. So let's say we have a triangle here, and then C. Okay, so I will type C for circle. Instead of locating the center point, I want to have 3P, 3 points of intersection. So from here, I will click, specify the first point on the circle. So I want my first point to be here. Okay, specify the second point. I want my second point to be here. And specify the third point. I want my third point to be somewhere here. So meaning we have 3 points of intersection to define the circle. So for here, here, and this one. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay, so for the 2P, I will make line from here to here. Then I will make 2 lines. Let's make it straight line. I will copy. Okay, so type C, enter, and then you want to use the 2P command. So 2P first endpoint of circle's diameter. So obviously, if the AutoCAD is asking you for 2 points, obviously that 2 points that will define the diameter. So I want my first point to be here and my second point to be here. Okay. So you're using the 2p, 3p, and tangent radius without knowing the center point of that particular circle. Okay. So this is the first point of intersection, the second point of intersection. So that will be the diameter. So from here to here. Okay, so let's have two lines to demonstrate how to make a circle using the tangent and the radius. Okay, so here I will type C, enter. Okay, so I will click here TTR for tangent radius. I will click. Specify the first point on object for the first tangent of the circle. So I will click this line, click, and then I will click the second line, click, and then I will define the circle's radius. I want to have it with 2 meters radius. So meaning this line, this is the tangent line with respect to this particular circle. Also this line, there is a point of tangency between this tangent line and the circle. Okay, so this point of tangency is located here. So this is the point of tangency. Also here, this is the, where is the point of tangency here? So this is 90 degree. This is the 90 degree also. Okay, so just keep in mind. Okay, so just keep in mind that it doesn't mean that if I click here, this will be the point of intersection for the 2p. Okay, so if you remember, see, enter, we have the 2p command here. So before I click the 2 points here, so from here to here, that's the 2p. However, using the TTR, so even if I click here, this will not be the point of intersection, because the definition of tangent line is it is a line that intersects a circle but it doesn't cross the circle. It just touches one point of that particular circle. No? Okay, so that's the definition of tangent line. Okay, so if I have a circle here and I want a tangent line, so the tangent line will be somewhere here. No? This is the point of intersection that the line will not cross inside the circle. So here I want to have a tangent line here. Okay, so here the tangent line will be somewhere in this area. You can do that by using a drop down arrow here. This tangent, click. Okay, so I will, okay, so the starting point will be here, the tangent line will be somewhere here. Okay, so I will make line. You can see the tangent Osnap symbol will show. I will delete. This is the tangent Osnap symbol. It's saying also tangent. So you click here. And if you try to extend, I will copy this one here. So meaning these two lines, I will join. So meaning this line, it doesn't cross the circle. It only touches at one specific point. So this line is the tangent line of this particular circle. And then the point of intersection between the two, that's called the point of tangency, which is 90 degree from the center point of the circle. Here. Okay. Okay, so we defined the 3 points, 2 points, and the tangent line. Okay, so the next command is making a rectangle. So for rectangle, type REC, enter, specify the first point, click anywhere on the screen, and then I want you to use dimension only. So the areas, we're not usually using the area or the rotation. So click the dimension, and then the AutoCAD will ask you for the length and for the width of the rectangle. Let's say you want to have 10 units and then 5 units for the width. Okay, so this one. So AutoCAD will ask you which side will be the rectangle will fall. No, I want it to be somewhere here. No? This will be the 5 units. and then this will be the 10 units. As simple as that. You can also make a rectangle using the polyline manually. So ortho on for it to have a straight line, F8. So this is 10. Go up 5, left 10, enter. And then instead of making it 5, so I want to close it. No, type C or click this one. It will automatically close to where is the starting point. Okay, so this will be the second part of the video. The other commands I will keep on uploading so you will be able to familiarize and learn the basics of AutoCAD. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.